Back to Boston, LeBron is speaking with Mike.
LeBron, just what's your level of concern right now with the groin?
Not much concern. Obviously, we're going day to day, look at it each day, see if it gets better, and then take the proper measurements and see what we need to do going forward.
Just what's the process for you mentally over the years? When you have something happen like that, and do you wait to get imaging back, or do you kind of have a certain feel?
I don't know. Sit down and write with Mike and figure out what the best case scenario, best case of plan is going forward.
You walk away from this game feeling confident that you guys can compete with these guys. You see them down the road.
We can compete versus anyone in this league, so we'll be fine. We got to continue to build our habits, though. We're not where they are. It's a defending champion, and they've been playing basketball together for a long time, and they got a great chemistry and know what they want to do. We made an acquisition late in the season that we're still trying to build, and we want to get full. That's the number one objective for us, how we can get full and get all our guys together and see exactly what we look like. So, but we feel like we compete versus anybody.
Can you point to a play or sequence that caused the
Yeah, it was the last play. The last score I had spun on Jaylen Brown. Maybe extended it a little bit too much. A couple pivots, and then when I landed, I felt it. So that was the last play I scored on.
It's something you managed since your basically first season in LA. Is it something that you had to actively dealing with before tonight?
No, it just happened.
Look at that timeout. Like, you spent the whole timeout stretching, like trying to see if there was a way. What was kind of going through your mind during that process, and how frustrating was it, that walk from the corner?
The first thing that popped in my mind was Christmas Day, my first year with the Lakers. The first thing that popped in my mind, and I've been there before, and I know what type of injury you're dealing with. Second thing I thought about was 80. It's crazy, but I thought about 80. And then I'm over there just trying to see how much mobility, and see if I can possibly give it a go. And then I came back here and did a couple of stretches and a couple of things that ultimately knew that I was probably going to be done for the rest of the night. So.
You said to Mike that it's going to be hopefully something you're not too concerned in his day-to-day. That Christmas Day injury was a serious situation. Are you confident this isn't as bad as that?
No, it's not as bad as that. It's not as bad as that.
LeBron, obviously you do a lot, so even if it's the short term, the next couple of games, like what are the things that you think the team has to try to account for to keep winning games when you're out?
Oh, it doesn't matter who's in the lineup. We have to play our game. We've had guys in and out of the lineup for the majority of the year, and then we've had guys in and out of the lineup over the last couple 6 weeks, and we've been playing great ball, so nothing changes.
When you're in the back here, stretching, are you watching the game?
Yeah, I watched it.
And what was it like, kind of seeing the team get to 4? How frustrating was it?
Very frustrating. Yeah. When I got back here, I looked at the score. It was 90. That's the moments you live for, especially in a game like this, and not being out there. So, but I was cheering on the guys while I was back here.
Will you continue with the team on the trip?
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully, we'll see what happens the next few days, and then go from there.
Thanks, LJ.
Thank you.
Not much concern day to day, not like the groin injury. His first season back on Christmas Day. Can you breathe? Feel a little bit better about this?
I feel a lot better. LeBron knows his body better than anybody. To hear that, had he said first initially, I don't know right now, got to wait and see in the next few days, then you're a little bit concerned. But when he says, I'm not that much concerned, he's already probably gone through some minor exercises and kind of knows his body that well over plus 20 years that he kind of knows what it's going to take, and probably if he had to play, he probably could. But I love that. I'm not that concerned is a good thing.
Yeah, so even he just said, we'll see how we are in a few days. Sounds like he will not be playing Monday in Brooklyn. Again, that team is 21-42. They're not the caliber of the Celtics or the Bucks or the other team on this road trip, the Denver Nuggets. So it sounds like he will punt on that game, and hopefully we see him next Thursday, or maybe Friday, in Denver. This is a very challenging trip. It's a very tough part of the Lakers schedule. Remember, Allie, starting with that road game in Milwaukee, 6 games in 8 days, because the Lakers had to make up one of the Fire games that was postponed until the middle of this month. So the NBA, the schedule is asking a lot of the Lakers, and the sooner LeBron gets back, the better, but he'll come back when he's ready, no doubt about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of blessings in disguise, and the one thing you can do is you can trust LeBron James and Mike Mancias when it comes to navigating his body, to your point, big game, and the schedule and what lies ahead.
Yep.
What are we talking about with Access 360? Oh, we're going to break. More to come on Access. I guess LeBron trusts that. Luka Doncic with 34 points in the loss to the Celtics. We'll have more reaction ahead.
Yeah, 360 is not going to be good.
Access Sportsnet Lakers is brought to you in part by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Less than 9. So much, guys. Time for a little Access 360 brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa.
Good time.
Good time.
You are going to break down the clutch play of the Lakers down the stretch, which I believe probably involves a little Mr. Vincent. Big game.
Yeah, Gabe is healthy. He's come on. He's shown us what we were looking for when he came in here from Miami. The Lakers are playing good. They have good ball movement and ball control. They collapse the defense. Take a look at this. Luka, there are 4 people around. Look at the shooters and choices he has. The one that's closest to him is Gabe. Knocked down one of his 4 in the 4th quarter. Good steady passing. Here's LeBron James on the fast break. Here again, 1, 2, 3, 4 people are looking at LeBron. And then again, Gabe is just out there rubbing his hands. Thank the passer. Now here's a situation where the ball is in LeBron's hands. This time he passes over to Hayes and then comes back. Now Towns should be up. If you're being picked, this drop coverage right there will not work because LeBron just steps behind the three-point line, knocks it down when we really needed a big 3. Nice pick by Hayes right here. Again, a soft hedge, easy to manipulate, and you see Hayes goes down. That brings Bronson over, and this was a big bucket by Breeze, one of his, I think his first 3 of the game maybe.
Yep.
And they really, really needed this. He says, amen, amen. So when you have 2 guys that always draw 4 people because, you know, they don't know what they're going to do. They're so creative. That just makes it so easy for the guys on the perimeter to get uncontested shots. And they have many options, and Gabe Vincent came through in the 4th when we really needed him.
Great breakdown there, big game. And you're going to need him again, Brez, tonight. We were just kind of talking about it, how big the others outside of your 2 stars need to be in matchups like this.
Yeah, so you're already without Rui. Now you're going to go out without Jackson Hayes. So Vanderbilt and Dorian both elevated to the starting unit. Okay, that leaves Gabe Vincent and Dalton Knecht as your scorers on the bench. So yeah, Gabe's got to keep doing exactly what he's been doing.